I'm Andrew Comrie-Picard. I'm a professional race driver, rally driver for BFGoodrich, and we're at the BFGoodrich Are You Driver Enough Tour testing tires. I'm going out on a Mazda 3 right now on a test course with the BFGoodrich Advantage TA Sport tire. It includes accelerating, braking tests, and a slalom test. I'm going to go out and show you how this tire feels, okay? So I'm going to start line here at a dead stop. I'm going to accelerate as fast as I can to a braking exercise. Here we go. Advantage TA Sport tire. Wide open, going faster, 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 40, 60, 70, 80 kilometers an hour, panic brake, and I went about a car length shorter than those cones, the tall cones. So we'll check on a competitor's tire when we're done. Into a fairly tight left-hander. Here's a lane change exercise, an evasion, and now a fairly tight left-hand corner, going quite fast now. Switch lanes and into a very tight left. A little bit of understeer, but not bad. Not too much tire chatter. Tire feels good. I feel confident. I feel quite secure. Going quite fast here now. Actually, that's holding the line very nicely. Excellent. Into the SOM, left, right. Nice transitions. Tires loading up very nicely, very smooth. Into a stop box at the end. Stopping right in the stop box. That's how a tire should perform. That was a really good feel for the BFGoodrich Advantage TA Sport tire, a touring tire with performance capabilities from BFGoodrich. Let's go test a competitor's tire. All right, now we're on a competitor's tire. This is the Yokohama Avid Ascend, considered a direct competitor for the BFGoodrich Advantage TA Sport. And we're gonna do exactly the same thing. We're in an identical car, has different color paint on it, but other than that, it's an identical Mazda 3, same day, same course, just a few seconds after I drove the previous car. And we're just gonna do exactly the same test and see how the tire feels. Here we go, acceleration into the braking exercise, even turn the air conditioning off. Let's go. Okay, 40, 60, 70, 80K braking test. Oh! Okay, so this time I went past the tall cone, so that's more than a car length, at least a car length, a little more than a car length in braking distance, from the same speed, same distance. That's a big, big difference. That can be the difference between making it home and not making it home. Lane change exercise, okay, I'm already getting more understeer. The traction control, the stability control is kicking in. Understeer there through that left-hander. Tail's coming around now, I'm having to steer more. I'm having to work harder with the Yokohama tire to get around the course. I'm trying to go the same speed as I went in the BFG. There's some oversteer even I'm having to correct. Stability control's kicking in. I'm actually getting the tail coming around through the SOM. The stability control is kicking on really hard, and I've overshot the stop box at the end. So the BFGoodrich tire, the Advantage TA Sport, had shorter braking distances by a car length from 80 kilometers an hour and by about a half car length from 60 odd kilometers an hour, there 50 maybe. Through the transitions left and right, the Yokohama car started to actually oversteer. I got understeer and then oversteer, and I felt less confident. I had to work harder. You probably saw my steering wheel angle was further. That's not performing as well. So that's how you test tires back to back to see if there's a difference in tire technologies and performance. And that's what we do when we come out for a BFGoodrich tire test. We see how all the tires do. Thanks for sharing it.